Second, why so many of us, I believe, do not reach and strive and stretch for that goal, for that dream, is we often wait for that perfect moment to arrive. We just think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. We wait for that environment to get a bit more suitable for us. Let me tell you, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be problems. There's always going to be a situation which is going to deter you. You understand? There's always going to be something. Have you ever seen a football game that has never had a foul in it? And a foul is a problem, isn't it? A foul is something which there has to stop the flow of the match and then talk and then prevent certain things from happening, and then it's only till they have to regroup and then start again. So a lot of us don't regroup and start again. A lot of us just become, you know what? There's a foul. Let me just give up, man. Let me just walk off the pitch. A lot of us have that attitude in life. So let me tell you something. Understand this: a tree sheds its leaves, its flowers, and its fruits. All the things that make it beautiful when it's under stress. Yeah, and stressful conditions for a tree is unfavorable conditions, the weather. Us, you, do not have to wait for your circumstances to change. Your life is not dictated by the weather. Don't allow it to be dictated by the weather. Do not be dictated by your environment. You do not have to wait for the seasons to change like the trees before you can begin to blossom. Understand that. You do not have to wait for that. You can grow. You can grow whether it's winter, summer, autumn or spring, and you continue to prosper in any season. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether it's winter, whether it's snowing, you can grow. Don't shed yourself for the things that make you beautiful. Don't shed yourself of your joy. And your joy can easily be stripped when you're not doing the things that you love. When you're surrounding yourself with people that you might not be too comfortable with because they're consistently complaining and giving you a negative vibe, and then eventually you become an accomplice to that energy. Remember, bad company corrupts good character. So if you're around company, if you're around an environment, if you're around a job, if you're around a course that you're studying that you know is not your passion, then you need to get out of it as soon as you can and do something that you love. Do something that you enjoy. Do something that brings fulfillment, that brings passion, that brings purpose, that brings real joy in your heart, real empowerment. Because that's going to be the thrust in your life that will prevent you and sustain you in the morning when you wake up in them cold, dark winter nights or mornings to go to work. You don't need no alarm clock. Your passion will be your alarm clock. As Eric Thomas says, his passion is his alarm clock. His why is his alarm clock. Why he gets up in the morning. What's your why? Why do you want to achieve your goals? Why do you want to achieve your dreams? That same why should be the reason why you're stepping towards this wall of perfection. The same why is why I can't remain in a static place, because I know that if I continue to do the things that I've been doing, I'm going to keep getting the results that I've been getting, and I don't like the results I've been getting. I want my results to change, so I know if my results are going to change, I have to change first. If I want my environment to change, I can't wait for my environment to change. I can't just pay a lottery ticket. I have to start making moves. I have to put myself in the arena of opportunity and be prepared for when the opportunity comes. And understand that the oldest tree in the world is between 4,700 and 5,000 years old. Which means what? I don't think I need to tell you that we don't live that long. Our lifespan does not stretch that far. So we haven't got all the time in the world. Stop saying about tomorrow, next year, when things get better. There's always going to be something. Best believe, whether you're poor, middle class or rich, every single one of them have problems. But best believe, as Churchill said, a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. So there's always going to be problems. The difference between the people that are progressing and the people that are declining and staying static are the perception that they have upon the situations which they come across. We could both go through the same situation and come out totally different based on our perception. So please, please, please do not have the perception that the life that you want is not for you. Start changing your mind state. Instead of envisioning the problem, start envisioning the beauty of the problem. Start envisioning the solution of the problem. Start envisioning how this problem can teach you something. Robin Sharma said, recognize that problems is a teacher, and failure is a highway to success. And a lot of this is just talking about habits, because a lot of things we just become so habitually conditioned to the point where we just do things without even thinking about it so much now. I'm sure you don't even think about the fact that you only have 8,760 hours in a year. And if you like 8 hours a day of sleep, that's 2,920 hours you're spending sleeping a year, sorry. And 2,080 hours a year that we spend at work if we work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, which is your typical most common job. That's 2,080 hours. That leaves us with 3,760 hours a year. You might think that's a lot, and it sounds like a lot, but best believe it is not going to sound a lot when you put that into perspective, which is 72 hours a week. And a lot of people don't even like to work weekends. So if we take away the weekend and we're looking at the Monday to Friday as your grinding time, that's 24 hours. That's 24 hours to grind. So we haven't got time. We haven't got time. And please, there's two perspectives that we can adopt. There's two. And I heard this from an audiobook. And it was about being great. It talked about the two perspectives that man have, as in mankind. One of them is like a football. Now, a football has no power in it. However, it can go wherever its environment will take it. You kick a football, it can go far. You can curl it, it can swift, it can do all sorts of maneuvers. But it needs an external force in order to make for the ball, in order for that ball to make their moves, it needs an external force to enforce that force upon it. It has nothing internal in it. And some people are like that. Some people only respond according, again, to their environment. They act like they have no internal force. They act like they can't do nothing within the realms of their own power. They wait for external factors to change. They wait for a raise. They're waiting for someone to offer them a job. They're waiting for someone to offer them a lottery ticket. They're waiting for someone to tell them, listen, I have this opportunity for you. Instead of them going up to them and saying, look, I have an opportunity for you. This is what I've been doing. Now this is how I can be of value to you. And the second characteristic is the person that doesn't wait for their environment to enforce power upon them. They know that the power is already within them. They know that they can make moves without somebody having to enforce their movement. They know that they can make moves without the environment having to change before they can make a move. They know that their moves aren't dictated by external factors. Their moves are dictated by internal factors. So that's why they move forward. And that's the type of attitude that I'm now adopting, because I want to move forward. And that's the attitude that you need to adopt. And for you that are already doing it, I'm proud of you. And we need to start doing more of it. And it's not easy. It's not easy. But it's very simple. We need to grow. And I want you to get your dream. I want you to reach your goals. I don't want you to be complacent and become miserable. Because that's why so many people are miserable, because they've given up in life. They think that they need to be perfect. They think that their environment needs to change. But instead they need to realize that if they change, everything will change. And some of us have this idea of success, which is very, very complex and a lot of it incorrect. I had it myself. Zig Ziglar gave a brilliant definition of success. He said success isn't how well you've done compared to someone else. Success is how well you have done compared to how well you could have done. So what are your capabilities? If you're not reaching that height that you know that you're able to do, if you're not reaching that skill level that you know that you're capable of, then you're not going to be successful. Don't think your success is measured by next man. Your success is measured by the man inside of you, by the woman inside of you. If you know you have the ability to do this and you're not doing this, instead you're choosing to do that, and that isn't bringing fulfillment, and that isn't helping others, and that is not empowering you, that's not inspiring you, that is not making you the role model that you want to be for your family and for others, then that needs to change. And this, what's inside of you, this gem, this diamond, You need to shake off the dust, wipe off the dust, wipe off the dirt, and recognize how precious it is, and take it and move with it. In order to do something you've never done, you must become someone you've never been. Les Brown was so right when he said these words. Do not die wondering. Because in life, our biggest regrets are going to be the opportunities that we didn't take. So listen, you have the gifts. If you're not utilizing your gifts, and when opportunities come, you're not prepared. Start utilizing your gifts now. Start exercising your talents now. Start building that mental muscle now. And that mental muscle is going to become the ultimate quality of fabric in your life. And that people recognize quality. People recognize value. And when you start adding value to your life, when you start pursuing your goals, when you start pursuing your dreams, guaranteed, opportunity is going to come your way. You're going to become highly favored, and you're going to watch abundant blessings coming into your life. Yeah, faith is dead without works. So start believing in yourself and putting it into action. Action is the real measure of success. Remember, act now. Act on your dreams. Act on your goals. You're special. You're special. Take care.
Some people can see farther than others. Some people are impressed with limitations. We all live in our own world of limitations. Some people can see farther than others. So therefore, when people judge what I'm doing with their logic, it can't be done. Their reasoning says it can't or shouldn't be done. Their knowledge of history says it can't be done. So their reasoning, their knowledge, and their logic clashes with my superior belief. Therefore, the result is they don't believe. My thinking is so superior, and my knowledge is so positive, and my logic is so wise until it clashes with their mentality, which is down here, and I'm up there. So by me being so high, I can see more and see farther than you. And you're looking up at me saying, Ali, don't do it. Don't do it. Ali, please stop.